A paragraph is a collection of related sentences dealing with a single topic. Learning to write good paragraphs will help you, as a writer, stay on track during your drafting and revision stages. Good paragraphing also greatly assists your reader in following a piece of writing. You can have fantastic ideas, but if those ideas aren't presented in an organized fashion, you will lose your readers and fail to achieve your goals in writing. A paragraph develops one main idea through a series of related sentences. This main idea is usually introduced in the first sentence of the paragraph, called the topic sentence. The idea is then developed further through the sentences that follow. A paragraph is usually around 250 words and consists of 5 or 6 sentences, although this can vary depending on the purpose of the paragraph and the length of the piece you are writing. Paragraphs play an important role in writing because they provide a framework for organizing your ideas in a logical order. Using a clear structure for your paragraphs helps guide the reader through your written work. The basic rule of thumb with paragraphing is to keep one idea to one paragraph. If you begin to transition into a new idea, it belongs in a new paragraph. There are some simple ways to tell if you are on the same topic or a new one. You can have one idea and several bits of supporting evidence within a single paragraph. You can also have several points in a single paragraph, as long as they relate to the overall topic of the paragraph. If the single points start to get long, then perhaps elaborating on each of them and placing them in their own paragraphs is the route to go. A useful way of understanding paragraph structure is to think of it as a block that is divided into 3 sections: the beginning, the middle, and the end. The beginning of a paragraph needs to state one idea clearly. The middle of a paragraph elaborates and explains the idea introduced in the topic sentence. It provides evidence and examples. In addition, it explains the evidence or example included. Why is it relevant? The end of a paragraph makes links back to the main idea of the paragraph, to research question or topic of the assignment, and to the next paragraph. To be as effective as possible, a paragraph should contain each of the following: unity, coherence, a topic sentence, and adequate development. As you will see, all of these traits overlap. Using and adapting them to your individual purposes will help you construct effective paragraphs. The entire paragraph should concern itself with a single focus. If it begins with one focus or major point of discussion, it should not end with another or wander within different ideas. Coherence is the trait that makes the paragraph easily understandable to a reader. You can help create coherence in your paragraphs by creating logical bridges and verbal bridges. The same idea of a topic is carried over from sentence to sentence. Successive sentences can be constructed in parallel form. Key words can be repeated in several sentences. Synonymous words can be repeated in several sentences. Pronouns can refer to nouns in previous sentences. Transition words can be used to link ideas from different sentences. A topic sentence is a sentence that indicates in a general way what idea or thesis the paragraph is going to deal with. Although not all paragraphs have clear-cut topic sentences, and despite the fact that topic sentences can occur anywhere in the paragraph, An easy way to make sure your reader understands the topic of the paragraph is to put your topic sentence near the beginning of the paragraph. Regardless of whether you include an explicit topic sentence or not, you should be able to easily summarize what the paragraph is about. The topic, which is introduced by the topic sentence, should be discussed fully and adequately. Again, this varies from paragraph to paragraph, depending on the author's purpose, but writers should be wary of paragraphs that only have 2 or 3 sentences. It's a pretty good bet that the paragraph is not fully developed if it is that short. Some methods mentioned below make sure your paragraph is well developed. Use examples and illustrations. Cite data, facts, statistics, evidence, details, and others. Examine testimony, what other people say, such as quotes and paraphrases. Use an anecdote or story. Define terms in the paragraph. Compare and contrast. Evaluate causes and reasons. Examine effects and consequences. Analyze the topic. Describe the topic. Offer a chronology of an event. 2 very important elements of paragraphing are signposts and transitions. Signposts are internal aids to assist readers. They usually consist of several sentences or a paragraph outlining what the article has covered and where the article will be going. Transitions are usually 1 or several sentences that transition from one idea to the next. Transitions can be used at the end of most paragraphs to help the paragraph flow one into the next. How do I know when to start a new paragraph? You should start a new paragraph when you begin a new idea or point. New ideas should always start in new paragraphs. If you have an extended idea that spans multiple paragraphs, each new point within that idea should have its own paragraph. You should start a new paragraph in order to introduce a contrasting or different position. Use a clear topic sentence to identify the main idea. You should start a new paragraph when your readers need a pause. If the paragraph becomes too long or the material is overly complex, you will need to create a break to make your writing more readable. Try splitting long paragraphs into 2 shorter paragraphs. This means you will need to write a new topic sentence at the start of the new paragraph. You should start a new paragraph when you are ending your introduction or starting your conclusion. Your introductory and concluding material should always be in a new paragraph. Many introductions and conclusions have multiple paragraphs, depending on their content, length, and the writer's purpose.
In each of the following sentence pairs, choose the more effective topic sentence. A. This paper will discuss the likelihood of the Democrats winning the next election. B. To boost their chances of winning the next election, the Democrats need to listen to public opinion. A. The unrealistic demands of union workers are crippling the economy for 3 main reasons. B. Union workers are crippling the economy because companies are unable to remain competitive as a result of added financial pressure. A. Authors are losing money as a result of technological advances. B. The introduction of new technology will devastate the literary world. A. Rap music is produced by untalented individuals with oversized egos. B. This essay will consider whether talent is required in the rap music industry.
Hey everybody, Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you can learn more about English composition. If this is your first time here, don't forget to click the red subscribe button. And please give me a thumbs up if this video helps you with your English writing skills. Have some free time? Why don't you watch another English lesson and share it with your friends?